What's going on YouTube? V here. Just want to say, guys, before I begin, special thanks to everybody that's supported this channel on the Patreon. Links will be below. And just thanks to everybody who's been watching this videos. This channel's been growing exponentially over the past week, 2 weeks. And I think it's because I'm doing more of these market watches, which initially is the reason why a lot of my subscribers and you guys came out here to check out this channel and hitting the subscribe button, hitting the like button, commenting, interacting, and talking about this game that we all love so much. One of the reasons I still love Yu-Gi-Oh! And have such a burning passion for this game is not just Yu-Gi-Oh!, believe it or not. I love playing card games in general. In fact, I'm working on a Magic the Gathering Commander deck. I'm working on my standard deck for Magic the Gathering. And I also combine that love with card games, mostly into Yu-Gi-Oh!, but I still spread it around. The reason I say this is because I know a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh! Players out there get burnt out really easily. It's hard being in love with something all the time. Eventually, you just get tired of it. And I recommend, if you are that person, you might want to consider playing another card game. I personally play Dragon Ball Super, Magic the Gathering, and expand myself into all those kind of formats. I also expand myself in the formats of Yu-Gi-Oh!, including GOAT format, which I'm a huge fan of. I just think that GOAT format in its pockets are good, but as a whole, it's actually not so good, where people are just buying out and maintaining control of some of the cards like Metamorphosis and stuff like that. I just want to throw it out there for you guys. If you are playing this game, you are getting burnt out, because I know it happens a lot. Please, stop playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Go play another game. Pick up another game that's cheap. You can play a format in Magic called Popper. It's literally a format based off common cards. You can build a deck for $20, $30, and you can play in that format. It's actually a lot of fun. And you might find yourself enjoying something that's not Yu-Gi-Oh! Related, and that love for card games will give you such a passion just for gaming. You'll go back into Yu-Gi-Oh! Guns blazing. I'm telling you, it works like a charm. Also, building decks that are just not meta decks is really fun. Right now, I'm working on my old school Dragon Roll deck as well, and I enjoy this a lot. I think it's really fun when you have a buddy that will work on Dragon Duels with you. It's really cool to do. It's not too expensive depending on the card you have. Like cards like Draco Sax could run you like $10. Mind you, Draco Sax used to be a $150 card. Number 11 Big Guy, the not ulti card, is not as expensive as well. And doing this will make you give you much more love for the game of Yu-Gi-Oh! Give you much more love for gaming in general. Having extra decks in your backpack that are viable, that are playable, is really fun, and I highly recommend you guys check it out. With that said, guys, let's start with the market watch. I just want to throw it out there for you, because I just, by working on all these decks I have over here to the side of me, it really makes me enjoy this game as a whole. Anyway, going to today's market watch, looking at cards like Red Ice Flare, Metal Dragon, lightly played is about $22. Now, it's a $25 price point, but when you look into its first edition, it explains why with the market price. Look at the market price, it's about $25 right there. Now, if anyone wants to know about near mint for my collectors out there, near mint prices are about $35. Getting this card near mint, I would highly advise you to. If you are going to get this card near mint, please, the minute you get it near mint, take it out, put some light on the damn card, and look at it. And if it's near mint, there's no scratches. The minute it has one scratch, it is instantly lightly played. Now, this is only for collectors. This only goes for collectors. And the reason I want to say that is because if you're looking to get the card graded and they see a scratch, that's going to take a point off easily. And in order to avoid that point off, you really want to have this card be near mint, meaning no scratches in the front, as well as you already know on the back of the card. I just want to throw that out there for my collector friends out there. As far as Arrow Mage Jasmine, this card, since it didn't get a reprint, should have went up higher in value. But looking at it right now, it's about $20 for Unlimited near mint. Its price point is $17, but we know this card got bought out and hit some crazy numbers. And currently right now, this card price is about $24 roughly for a first edition lightly played. There is a playset of this card, and after that playset is gone, it's going to be hitting about $33 for Arrow Mage Jasmine. Now, guys, I don't have to tell you about this card. I don't have to tell you about Plant Links. I don't have to tell you the fact that even though they had Maxi at 3 in the OCG, Plant Link spam was just running all around. Obviously, there were FTKs that were mediated with their ban list, and obviously our ban list preemptively. But I still think Arrow Mage Jasmine is a card that we need a reprint of desperately. Other cards like Solar Mirror Force, Black Stone Legend, which is a collector's card once again. Brilliant Future hitting $10, all that jazz. Speaking of Big Eye before, number 11 Big Eye has seen a huge surge in its ultimate rare printing. Market price showing this card to be about $17. And then we look at over here, it's about $20. In fact, for the near mint version, which isn't too far away, it's hitting $30. After these two sales, it literally hits $30 for number 11 Big Eye. I'm going to say this for offer to a lot of you guys. Get your old school ultis, put them to the side. Just get one for yourself. You don't have to get like 10. You don't have to R09 it. You really don't. Just get one and put it to the side. The only time I said the R09 it is stuff like Photon Papilloperative, which I think is a great ulti for its value. And Super Mech Grand Pulse, when it was like a $2 to $3 card for its ulti. I was like, buy that, R09 that. And we're going to see the card later on this market watch. Next, guys, Pot of Duality. Now, there's nothing with this card. I just want this card. It originally spiked, I believe it hit 70. I could be wrong, though. But it hit a huge number back with Dracos. And I had a playset of these cards. I actually sold these cards because I'm like, there's never going to be this high. They're going to eventually go down. And I was correct about that, but not too correct. Market price showing this card to be about $50. Looking at it, guys, it's about $44. So it still has a good amount of value. And if you are out there and you're looking to play Ultigeist still, like I am, looking to still play my Ultigeist, you're going to need ulti dualities. It just makes your deck prettier. Now listen, if you are looking to buy ulti dualities, just wait. We can literally just sit back and we can just wait. We have a balance coming up. When the balance happens, if all the guys are not hitting the balance, I'll tell you right now, I'm most likely going to be buying Ulti Power Duality. I need this card. I need 2 of these cards. It's just a card that's needed because it makes the deck better. Max Rarity Horde mentality. Alright guys, number 49 Fortune is another good card that's going to be used in Burning Abyss. I'm going to do a little bit of Burning Abyss talk in this market watch because I think BAs are getting ready to see some more play. They're already seeing more meta play, but I think they're seeing even more meta play with the release of Cherry Beanie and Savage Strike as an ultra rare. Konami, you listening? Look at that number 49 Fortune. Its current price point is $1. Literally $1 for this card. Only came out on Number Hunters, and let's read why I think it's a good card. During each standby phase, gain 500 life points. Time ruling. This card cannot be targeted by card effects, and if the face of card will be destroyed, you can attach one XYZ material of this card instead. When this card is sent to the field of the graveyard, target 2 level 3 monsters, cycle them back into the deck, and if you do, shuffle this card back into the extra deck. Reusable, gain life points, time ruling? Yeah. Fortune Tune. Now, I'm not saying this should be the be-all, end-all. I'm not saying this should be anything other than the fact that if you are going to Time Ruling or Burning Abyss, this card can bump your life points up, depending on the matchup. Obviously, you're playing against Prank Kids, not going to do much, but still a good card. I think this card might be seeing play depending on how meta shifts. It all depends on the meta shifts is how this card's going to see play. Up next, Blue Mountain Butterspy. It's $2 in value, but it's actually about 3s. And if you want a first edition version, it's sitting there $4 for this card. I don't know why this card's still worth anything. This card had initial hype back when Gokis were starting to see a lot more meta play as a dominant tier 1 meta deck. And I don't know why it's still up there. Looking at the other version of it, you get Legendary Hero decks, it's 45 cents. I don't know what deck this actually card fits in at all. Moving forward, guys, Buster Dragon from Breaker of the Shadows. This card's an $8 market price. Looking over here, it's about $8 right over here for Buster Dragon. Now cover the screen and ask yourself, what does Buster Dragon do? What decks does he play in? Yeah, I don't know either. But I guarantee you, your store owner doesn't know at your locals, and this will be in their dollar binder. You might want to pick it up before they realize it after watching this market watch. Moving forward, guys, Legendary Dual Sister Rose is going down in value. Shocker. The crazy high price points I had yesterday is just being beat over by other stores that are now listing Sister Rose singles. So what's going to be happening? Cards like Urgent Schedule, Harpy Performer. All these cards are just going down in value. It's that simple. We don't know where they're going down in value, but I'll tell you right now, like Lunalight Saber Dancer, that was a $20 market price. Yeah, it's like $14. This is why I never say buy into the pre-hype of a sub-core set. Core sets is a whole different pre-hype we gotta discuss, and we'll discuss it during Savage Strike. But pre-hype for a sub-core set, that's really hard to do because majority of those cards don't really go up in value, especially a Legendary Duelist set, unless you are a collector. But even then, you're still paying a premium on something that's everyone's going to crack open and just forget about eventually and just trade to you or sell to you for cheaper value. Moving forward, Mistake. Came out Shadow Spectres, also came out as a Megaton promo. Mistake is Megaton card. Mistake is $4 on the market. First edition that you played, $3. Random What's near mint, it's also around $3. Mistake is a little bit less than its current market price, and I think this is a really good card that will see side deck play inevitably. Just 100%, this will see side deck play. Not a player can add cards from their deck to their hand except by drawing them. Colossus, yeah, how about flip Colossus right now? Enjoy playing Yu-Gi-Oh! It's just a phenomenal card. And a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh players really underestimate this card. Mistake Against Strikers is pretty good. Mistake Against Thunder Dragons is pretty good. Mistake in Generous is a phenomenal card. And everyone's forgetting about this card, so I'm just going to give you a reminder. Your monthly Mistake's a goddamn good card. How dare you not have R9 of this in your binder? Reminder. Let me just load this up real quickly. Here we go. 2014 Megatons Mistake came out. It's $2. Get the original print for an extra $1. It's just worth it. It will, if Mistake goes up in higher in value, the first edition will be the one that goes up higher in value. Immortal Ruler from Raging Battle got a reprint, but look at that Immortal Ruler from Raging Battle with a $6 market price. Yeah, it's like $6 for Unlimited, maybe. It's actually $8. It's actually $8 for Immortal Ruler. Let you played. For those who want first editions, it's $10 for Immortal Ruler. Now listen, I don't know why this card actually has any kind of value. It does nothing in the game of Yu-Gi-Oh! It's an old school secret rare, but we have tons of them, but this one somehow went up in value and just didn't go back down. The crazy thing about Immortal Rulers, I love its artwork. Like, I kind of want to make like full picture frames of not just like all this stuff, just the initial art of the Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Because Immortal Ruler has amazing artwork. Looking at it being reprinted in Structured Zombies, it's 6 cents. But some of the secret rare has value. It's just crazy. A Hero Lives Ultimate Rare, $27 market price. Almost $28 market price for A Hero Lives. Now, for some of you guys that might know, A Hero Lives was the Ultimate Rare that before, I think it was the last ban list, or it could have been this one. It's been a while. No, definitely not this one. This was an E-ban list. The last real ban list we had, A Hero Lives was on that ban list. With that said, before A Hero Lives was even on that ban list, it spiked high in value. Got bought out by Hero Players. Everyone freaked out about Hero Lives Ultimate Rare. Oh, I missed I missed it. No, you didn't. You absolutely did not miss the Hero Lives. Looking at it right now, Unlimited Let You Play is $14. Well, V, what about first editions? I'm glad you asked that. We're going to go to page 2 and see first edition Let You Play for $16. Now, if you want a near mint one, it's $18, but it's still less than its $27 price point. Almost $28 price point it currently has. And the reason why is because it's on the ban list. And its price point, by being on the ban list, inevitably is falling. It's going to continue falling, by the way. Hi, TC Player, real quick, fix this. It's been a while, and it's kind of unexcusable unless you have a really good one coming out, but yeah, that's broken. Moving forward, guys, Super Quantum Mech Beast Grand Pulse. $11 price point, and we're seeing it roughly around $15 for Grand Pulse. Hopefully you have one. I literally had a ton of these when I initially spiked them in value. And that's because this card was always like $2 to $3. I had one for my Burning Abyss deck, which is around here somewhere. And I had an extra one I just put to the side. I said I was going to do it, and I did it. When the price of these spiked high in value, I got rid of them. And now its current price point, where it's selling after a long while, is $15 for Super Quantum Mech Beast Grand Pulse. God, I hate that name. Next, let's look at Yazi. Now, Yazi last week had a huge spike, hit some crazy numbers, and it's only for Ultimate Rare Yazi. We'll talk about Ultra Rare in a second. Ultimate Rare Yazi's price was initially $8, and it spiked really high to about a little over 20s. Unlimited Let You Play to about 15. First Edition Let You Play to about 15 as well. Guys, if you've been watching this market watch, you already know what I want to say. They can't be that close to each other. The market price of cards in the first edition and unlimited edition of an Ultimate Rare or high rarity can never be two together like that. It doesn't work. It's the magnet theory. They will always retract. Now, here's how it's going to work. Is the first edition going to go higher, or the unlimited going to go lower? If the unlimited goes lower, the first edition has to go lower to be near in the competitive pricing of the unlimited. If the first edition goes higher, unlimited cannot be low because people are going to buy it out until it reaches a higher number. And that's what we're going to see here. Right now, we're just seeing magnets do this. This is not going to be long lasting. This will change. Where it currently is right now, 15, but what's the price difference? 20 cents? Like, it's insane. This is going to inevitably change. 100%. What do you think is going to happen? Is Yazi going to go back up in price, or is Yazi going to go back lower in price? In my opinion, I think Yazi's going lower in price. Even though it's a good card, and Burning Abyss and every other shooter combo is abusing Yazi right now, with cards like Mare and stuff like that, I think it's just going to go lower in value, because even though it's a good card, Yu-Gi-Oh players are just not caring about paying $15 for this card. It's just not going to happen. Yu-Gi-Oh players have to put money in a lot of other cards, especially with Savage Strike coming out. In my opinion, this price is absolutely going to tank back down in value. With that said, looking at the other Yazis, 2015 Megaton Yazi and the new Challengers Yazis, they're both respectively $6 to $9. Megaton being less in value as the first edition is higher in value. Who would have guessed it? Listen, these are also going to go lower in value. These cannot maintain a high price point due to the fact that even though the Strudel combo was just recently released to a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh players, it's not long lasting and will inevitably go lower in value. Even if it still sees meta play, they're not going to maintain a high price point. So if you are playing Burning Abyss, like I am, just wait. You just literally have to wait. Little side note, I have a buddy who has a ton of these. Not because he's been RO9 them, he just loves Yang Zings that much. So I can just borrow it from him, personally speaking. For you guys, just wait. It's not that, don't worry about it. You should be worried about Tour Guide. You see, Tour Guide has a $53 market price. Realistically, about $50 market price for Tour Guide. Looking at it, it's $75. Unlimited near mint's about $90 for Tour Guide. This was going to happen inevitably. I feel bad because I really wish I covered this, because I feel like some Yu-Gi-Oh players out there might be thinking what I'm thinking. That is, hi Konami, Cherubini, Ultra Rare, Savage Strike, can we get this going? I think that Yu-Gi-Oh players are also feeling what I'm feeling. And we all could be wrong, by the way. Cherubini could not come out in Savage Strike. It can't be a thing. But I really do think they'll come out Savage Strike as an Ultra Rare, and I think Needlefire will be the Secret Rare. It just makes a lot more sense. Now, with that said, guys, taking that and throwing it to the side, I think Yu-Gi-Oh players are just looking at Burning Abyss, seeing a lot more meta play, and are preemptively buying their Tour Guide ultis, are preemptively getting in on these card prices. And they're not done yet. That's the crazy part. We saw some other cards go up in value before. You're going to see more. Looking at Tour Guide Secret Rare, Unlimited Near Mint, $14. This is going to go up in value. Don't get it twisted. Now, if you want a first edition version of Tour Guide, well, that's going to run you about $19, still around the $14 price point. There's not many left. And they're all ones. I'm telling you of something that's going to be changing soon. I wouldn't be surprised if this changes within a day. I really wouldn't. Looking at it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There are, I'm sorry, 5. No, I'm sorry, wait, go back. 1, I'm bad at math. 2, 3, 4. 4 first edition Secret Rare Tour Guides. After that, this guy has 3 of them at 30s a piece near mint. Wouldn't be surprised if this gets bought out. It wouldn't even faze me due to the fact that Tour Guide Secret Rare is second to Ultimate Rare, so Ultimate Rare obviously got bought out first. This most likely would be happening after that. It just is what it is. Now, if you ask me, if I'm a new Yu-Gi-Oh player, I'm getting back into Yu-Gi-Oh, and I'm building Burning Abyss, and I have the danger stuff because reasons. Tour Guide, which one I would buy to save money? Duelist Saga. Now, I'm not sure if Tour Guide needs an updated card text setup, even though I think it does have. Yeah, it does have updated card text. Duelist Saga Ultra Rares are still one of the top rarities, and for the Ultra Rares, the best Ultra Rare in the game. How it looks, everything. Duelist Saga. It's about $1. Why would you not buy this card? This is a really good card to buy. If you don't have the secret, if you don't have the ultimate, buy this one. Once again, updated card text, great artwork, looks good. Duelist Saga really throws it out there in your face. Really great artwork. Ultis are the best one though. Moving forward, guys, Majesty's Fiend. Now, yes, it's for Burning Abyss, but other decks can still use Majesty's Fiend. It's still an insanely good card. Hey, Majesty's Fiend, pretty damn good against Ulta guys. Probably the original Inspector Border of Yu-Gi-Oh! Majesty's Fiend. Negotiable. Negotiable. We'll talk about another card that's pretty much almost like that as well. If you want a Megaton one, no big deal for 2015 Megaton. It's going to run you 70 cents. Dirt. If you want a Primal Origin one, which has been going up higher and higher in value, well, the market price is around $7. Unlimited, it's about $6 roughly. 6 and change. First edition version of this card is going to run you about $7 to $8. For a Majesty's Fiend. A little bit higher than its market price. It's starting to get bought up because Yu-Gi-Oh players are realizing that this card dropping on the field is pretty strong against the meta. And that's why we're seeing Majesty's Fiend at such a high value. What else is pretty good? Well, Vanity's Fiend, of course. Now, we can always have an argument all day long about what's the better ulti. Ulti Vanity's Fiend from OTS Tournament Pack 1 or Ulti Vanity's Fiend from Cyber Dark Impact. We can always have opinions, and just because our opinions are different doesn't mean we have to hate each other. We can get along. The correct answer is Cyber Dark Impact, though. Literally, Cyber Dark Impact is the correct answer. It's my favorite version of Ultimate Rare. Look at the difference. Yes, this is more clear. Yes, this does look more better with the updated card text, updated artwork, and all that, how it looks more shiny pronounced. But that's not Ultimate Rare. That bad boy is Ultimate Rare. Can we just look at that? Bam. There is so much Ultimate Rare falling in that, it's annoying. That's how Ultimate Rare should be looking like. Look how clean that looks. Look how gorgeous that looks. Let's look at that one. Look at preppy ultis. Gross. Not that these are bad ultis. These are still good ultis. These are gorgeous ultis and still better than Ultra Rares, which I currently have. Really good ultis. I just like the Cyberdark Impact version of Vanish Fiend. And same with any ulti, like the new ulti, the old ultis, like the old ultis is Konami was just like, hey, listen, can we just add more Ultimate Falling onto the process of making this card? Can we just like shotgun that in there? Why? Cause shut up, put it on. It's amazing. Cyberdark Impact Vanish Fiend not only is a better looking, in my opinion, Ultimate Rare card, but also a higher value Ultimate Rare card. Market was showing this card to be about $22, and yeah, first page is nothingness. Unlimited Light Plate's about 18. Unlimited Mint's about 18. Let's talk about the first edition. That's where the big boys gonna be coming out. First edition is about $20, so it's a little bit less than its market price. For a first edition near Mint, is about $31. By the way, let's go back to that first edition Light You played real quickly. Yeah, it's about 21s, and there's only like 3 of them right here, and it keeps going lower and lower where it's hitting that $23 price point. So it's not too far off from that price point. Now, Vanish Fiend OTS Storm Pack 1 is still a good ulti. I'm not crapping on it. I really do think it's a great ulti. I just think the other one's better. That's all it is. But there's no, like, if I had to choose, I would choose Cyberdark Impact. But if you're rocking in there with an OTS Storm Pack 1 ulti Vanish Fiend, you're obviously not joking around when you're playing this card. This card is a heavy hitter. Unlimited version of this card is coming in about $16. And we can make a bunch of decisions about Ultimate Rares old and new as far as Vanish Fiend. Collected values. First edition, not first edition for Ulti Vanish Fiend. Also, Cyberdark Impact came out a long time ago. So these are factors that factor into the price point. That's why when Konami released this card as an Ulti and OTS Torn Pack 1, I was not happy. I was really upset about that because they have a lot more better cards that could have released even at that time. And yeah, this is inevitably what's going to happen with the price points. Once again, Ulti Vanish Pack 1, Vanish Fiend is good. It's just better. That's all it is. And they got Champion Pack 1, so they're like $2. Okay. Up next, Gen X Ally Birdman. So, if you saw my video yesterday, I literally said this card should not maintain a low value. I wasn't joking about that. I just think that Gen X Ally Birdman is a good card. It's a good card that a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh! Players just randomly forgot about, and it is a good card. And I said the DT1 is probably the best one out there as far as Birdman, and should be at a higher value. Well, as of recording that, later on that day in the afternoon, yesterday afternoon actually, Gen X Birdman had a price point of like $1, where you see it over here in the market price, to $5. Let's see where it is now. I'm joking, it's bought out. It's literally bought out. I own none of these. Someone went in and bought all the Gen X Ally Birdmans. Coincidence? Yes. Gen X Ally Birdman just was bought out because it was just a good card. And whoever did the buyout, or group of people who did the buyout, knew what was going on. By the way, guys, once again, if you are looking to buy Gen X Ally Birdman, you can still find it on eBay most likely. And check out Troll and Toad. Every now and then I see Ideal 808. There's another shop too, Core TCG. Some of these shops might have it, but for the most part, Gen X Birdman is just a good DT card to get. Once again, looking at other versions, besides the fact that it is the one that is currently bought out, Super Rare is the closest one we have to it, and it's not bad, it's 9 cents, but there's a lot of them compared to Gen X Ally Birdman from DT4, which there was almost none of. Whoever came into the buyout could have been one individual, literally spending, what, $40 doing this buyout? It wasn't too hard. Up next, guys, Black Dragon Collapse Serpent. White Dragon, White Burster. Why can't we just call him Black and White Dragon? Like, why? Konami, Wyver Buster, Collapse Serpent. The words just like smash into each other in my mouth. It's so frustrating. Both of these cards came out in Astral Pack 6 as super rare cards. Look at the market price of both of them. They're almost the same. Collapse Serpent is $8 with the market price showing to be around $8, and you see it over here. And as well as White Dragon Wire Buster. White Dragon. It's about $8 in market price, but it's going a little bit higher due to the fact that, hey, you know what? It's good, and you play 3 of these, and you play 2 of these. These cards are starting to see play in a couple of decks, Thunder Dragons and Burning Abyss being the most predominant versions of these decks. You're going to need to run 3 of these, and that's why the price is about 9, so that's 27. Then 8, so 16 and 27. God, why did I do this to myself? $45, I'm going to say? No, I got that wrong, but whatever. It's around $45, I think, with tax and all and shipping, and yeah. Anyway, you're going to need these cards, and good luck finding them. Now, don't worry about the super rare versions. Unless you're a remedy whore, then yeah, you know what you need to do. you need to sell blood to get these cards. These cards also come out common in Structure Deck Rise of the Dragons. They're a quarter. Shadow Specters, they're a common, so you can look at the quarter box. Structure Deck Synchro Extreme, 2014 Mega Packs. You're going to be able to find common versions of Black Dragon Collapse Serpent. Same thing on White Dragon Wire Buster. You'll find common versions of these cards, unless you're a Rarity Whore, which it burns you because you have to get the good ones. You know what I'm talking about. Hopefully Konami makes a reprinted version of these cards at higher rarity. I would love to see a Secret Rare White Dragon Wire Buster. I'm thinking maybe even an Ultra Rare would just eliminate this card's high price point, even though I would still be playing the Super Rare if we had Ultra Rare out, in my opinion. If we had Secret Rare, that's kind of hard to do. Anyway, guys, that's the Mark Watch. Thank you for watching. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the like button. Comment below. Hit that little bell, because evidently it does things like let you know when I upload a YouTube video or whenever I go live. So hit that, boy. It's your boy vctrfs. Subscribe my videos. That's my 2 cents. Have a good day.